I need for you to believe in our family. We're Marsh forever.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Marsh Forever. Thank you guys for tuning in. First and foremost, we got some good news. We finally reached 100 subscribers.
100.
It didn't take long. Yeah, it took a few weeks, but it didn't take long.
Now we're trying to get to 500. 500,
okay. Yeah, we trying to get to 500. So listen, this is what we need you guys to do. Continue to watch, continue to like, comment, but make sure you continue to share our videos. We appreciate you guys for your support. And we just love and enjoy doing this. So we gonna keep doing it anyway, regardless of who watching. But we just gonna make sure that we tell y'all to share our videos. Okay? Got you. Listen, guys, today we're here to talk to you and share with you some very important steps in getting a new build in 2021. So the first step that we would recommend for you guys is to get a realtor. In this market, it's very easy to just get taken advantage of, just because it's a very aggressive market. Having that realtor will be like a security blanket, that extra just set of eyes and ears that will be able to key in onto your situation and make sure that that is less likely to happen.
Right, and Miss Nikki was the reason why we got our lot.
Yeah.
She negotiated her butt off and made sure that we had that lot.
Yeah. Alright guys, the second step is this. Make sure that you tour the model home that you love so you can get all the information that you can. It is extremely important to do this because we honestly almost settled for something because there was not really a lot of inventory on the market. And it took me really taking a step back and pulling Tiana out and say, listen babe, this is not really the best situation for us and this is not what we want. And honestly, if we would have made that decision to go with that house right there, it would have been a little rush. So just make sure you get all the information you can. Make sure you actually love the house. It's everything you want. Do not settle. Like, you're investing your money. This is what you have to do. Also, price upgrades, like with the structuring of the house. There's certain things like the morning room, an extra bathroom, an extra bedroom, or an extension suite that you may want. You guys want to definitely make sure you know all the information and the pricing and the upgrades on that. You know, another thing is to make sure that you guys know all of the costs when it comes to the lot premiums, because you definitely want to make sure that you're living within your means and that you'll be able to afford the house. So all of this stuff is important.
So that step that Eric just mentioned is very important and very crucial, because with this next step, it goes really fast. So you have to get on the waiting list and be pre-approved at the same time. So most builders now, at least in our area, are not even doing waiting lists no more. They're doing interest lists, because the waiting lists are hundreds and hundreds of people long. And there are a lot of people who are on these lists who haven't been pre-qualified, and they don't even know if they're going to pre-qualify for these homes. And so for our builder, we weren't even allowed to get on the waiting list until we were pre-approved. So it's good to know all the pricing and premiums, like Eric said, because once you get on that real waiting list, say we're going to call you and you got to be ready, you have to already be pre-approved. So for example, with Ryan Homes, we're not going with Ryan, but I put myself on the list for, or put us on the list for like a plan D. They first do a VIP waiting list, but it's really just an interest list to get information. Then they email you and say, hey, we're getting a little bit closer. Now to get on this extra VIP list, you got to be pre-approved. And so they're basically going to create their real waiting list out of the people who've really been pre-approved and they know can afford these houses before they even entertain other people. So that's very important. So the fourth step is going to be to choose your lot and have your lot deposit. It's very important that you put these two steps together because it goes very fast. So after we were pre-approved and technically on the waiting list, they released the next phase, but you couldn't purchase them yet, but they like you just to see what's coming next week or soon. And so we went to the office and looked at the plats of each lot to see which lot we liked the best. we chose 3 lots because we didn't want to just choose 1 lot and it was gone by the time it was our choice. We chose 3 lots and we ranked them from best, second best, and then third best, based on their grading, the position, and the price. And then when it was our turn, we were able to say, okay, is our first one available? Okay, then let's go with that one. Thankfully, our first one was available, so we went with that one. We also, at the same time, had our cashier's check already ready. We had a picture of it and the physical check. Our realtor had a picture of it. So the moment they sent the email and said, hey, the lots have been released, we instantly replied and said, we want this lot and here's a picture of our check and we're on the way to the office now.
You gotta be pressed.
You gotta be pressed because literally she told us that someone popped up and just slid their check under the door like, I want this lot. And they're like, no, don't do that. You have to like sign a form. And so when she emailed, my realtor instantly called, if you seen it, reply. I'm replying too. So we were both replying to the email, sent the check, and she sent us the form so that we can officially reserve our lot. So because of the competition, you just want to be ready. So have your lots, you know, have 3 lots you already think you want. Have that check if they require a lot deposit, a picture of it, and the physical one so somebody can drop it off. Okay guys, so the 5th step is the lot reservation and the final structural conference. So like Erik said, it's important to know what you want because once these meetings happen, they happen so fast because there are people who are waiting and know what they want. So when they call your name, know what you want because somebody behind you know what they want, okay? And they'll go to the next person quick. So our lot reservation meeting, basically they just showed us our lot that we chose on the plat, and they also actually showed us what was coming up behind and around our lots. We were able to learn that there was going to be a cul-de-sac, but like to the side kind of behind us. So we learned that, and they want to make sure that you're okay with that before you keep going with the process. So we did that, and then our final structural conference, we just told them the upgrades we thought they want. Even though it was called final structural conference, you could still make changes, but they just kind of wanted a ballpark rough estimate of what you were thinking about getting in your house. So that was the very next step in the process. Lot reservation with the final structural conference.
So the 6th step is the FSA process, which means that you're finishing your selection addendum. Which you go to the design center, and there you choose your options on, you know, the different interior decorations that you want. So your flooring, the color that you want in terms of your paint scheme throughout your house, cabinets in the kitchen, sinks, all of that stuff. It was actually fun. This one right here, she did a lot better than what I thought. You know, she was reasonable. she ain't break our pockets too much.
Thank you.
So, you know, but it was fun. And sometimes there you can make like structural changes as well. But it's also good to go in person because originally, because of COVID and stuff, we had our original meeting on the computer, and we were able to just look at stuff from the computer based on, you know, what she showed us. But it's different when you actually go there and you see things in person. You're able to touch, see how they feel. It was just a lot, but you know, I think our house is gonna be decked out.
It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be nice.
So the last video I actually posted was like tips and strategies so that you don't regret your experience at the design center. So like Erik said, we had that virtual appointment. It was super helpful. It like eliminated all the options we didn't really care about. We were able to narrow our focus down to make the FSA like just super efficient, and it was just so convenient. So that was fun. So guys, we had to bring our little baby in here because he woke up from his nap. Say hi. Say hello. I'm building my dream house. Okay guys, so the last step is to have the PCC, which is the pre-construction conference, and this is just to make sure that everything is correct, everything is right. I think by this time in the process, all your stuff has been ordered and it's being delivered, which is another reason why they're moving so fast, so they can get everything ordered at once. You also will meet your personal builder. You just ask any questions you have, and you want to make sure that you build a strong relationship. So we haven't done this process or step yet. It should be happening within the next week or so, because we just finished our final documents and he signed off on everything, and then we had to sign it again. So prayerfully we meet him soon, and we can start the process. I'm going to be sure to have a great relationship, like a texting relationship with him, both of us, because I want to be able to go and record at various stages, and I know it's really contingent on the process the relationship you have with them. So I want to be able to record the whole process, so we're definitely going to be BFFs. Yeah. So that's all we have for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and share. If you want to see us on this dream house journey, you want to join, please make sure that you subscribe. And the Marsh family will see you guys next time. Bye.
Say bye-bye. Say bye.
Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Right by your side, the thick and the thin. I'll cherish you right till the end. That's all I need for you to believe.